Let's face it, everyone's at least a little bit curious about the future. From horoscopes to Professor Trelawney, it's human nature to create narratives for the unknown. But what if some people really can make predictions about the future? Are they for real? Today, I'm introducing the girls to Shirley Lipner, an LA-based psychic, to see if she can tell our future. With every episode in this season, each one of us is gonna be tackling something that's on our bucket list. Seeing a psychic has been on my bucket list for years now. My old roommate used to see psychics, and every time she would see a psychic, she would come back with this sense of wonder and amazement and like clarity, and it always really piqued my interest. And honestly, like the skeptic in me wants to see if they're legit. Everyone is coming into this experience with different thoughts and different feelings about psychics in general, so Shirley definitely has her work cut out for her. I have a little surprise for you.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
It's a huge crystal ball.
Oh. So I'm gonna ask you all to come up with 3 questions for Shirley to answer and make sure they're kind of specific for the next 3 months. And then we're gonna be vlogging as to like whether or not they happened.
Hi, I'm Shirley Lipner. I've been a psychic for too long. I've been a psychic for over 20 years, 25 years or so. To me, there's something about energy. It's like we're energy. It's a cluster of cells that just come together and coagulate, and this is us. But we really exist also outside here in this field. I'm very excited to work with Ladylike because I love ladies. Purposely, I didn't want to know anything about any of you because I like to go in cold.
I am very excited because Mama needs clarity.
Hi, nice to meet
Shirley.
you.
I'm going to give you a little reading today.
Okay.
And the first half of the reading will be kind of general. The second will be more specific. You're going to choose one of these 4 decks.
Okay.
Which is the deck that you resonate with. Sometimes I ask a question and then I get the answer, so don't answer right away because I'm downloading. Only stop me if I'm really wrong about something. Just go, Shirley, you're so wrong.
Yeah.
I want to tell you some impressions that I have already. So before you came in, I saw this wonderful, beautiful, very regal woman behind you. I feel like she's grandmother, like your mom's mom, but there's a connection in your name, like you're named after her.
I was named after her.
She sits like this kind of behind you, kind of like protecting you. So with that said, I'm gonna start your reading. I want you to cut the deck. I get mother stuff here and I get father stuff there. You're out in the world and you're open. You're just open. Gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wait, your mom is a nutcase. I'm sorry. So I have her in my ear and I had to turn here like this on the side because she's like, she talks to you a lot or something?
Yeah, we talk all the time.
Oh, right, because she's like, And are you close to your dad? Is your dad around? Does he hang out? Because your dad's hanging out. I don't know that he's together with your mom.
He's around, but we're not.
But he's just hanging out.
Yeah.
So again, but he's got a dad I like. So I don't know if you knew your dad's dad, or you know anything about him.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, I love this guy. Is that right? I love him, love him, love him. So let me show you. This is your mom. It's a falling tower. So that's kind of funny, right? That's like anxiety. You have a fear that you're gonna be alone. The fears aren't facts, so I need you to let that go because that's just an idea in your head. So I want you to shuffle and then ask me questions. Okay, what's your first question?
But will I go on any good dates soon?
That's a question.
Yes.
The lover's card. Look, you've been working on yourself.
Yeah.
You like yourself. You're available. You just have to broadcast availability. Oh, hey, you're gonna meet a guy, like you like 7-Eleven or something. I just saw you standing in a 7-Eleven. Okay, don't go on apps. Stay off the apps.
Stay off the apps.
Stay off the apps. That's my advice to everybody. Stay off the apps. My last message is, what do you need to see that you're not seeing? You need to deal a little bit with the sadness sometimes. Like if you think of yourself like we're this solid mass of cells, and then here comes a wave of sadness. So I can let it hit me in the face, which is what you do, like a pie in the face. Or you can go like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix and go like this. Go over there, I don't want you.
Will I be able to move into a better neighborhood and afford it?
Los Feliz?
Yeah.
Are you in Los Feliz?
I'm like actually down the street from here.
But do you want to be in
But
Los Feliz?
I like that area.
Because I hear Los Feliz, Los Feliz, Los Feliz. I believe, yes, you can move. It doesn't feel like this is happening till the spring or something. I think you'll be able to do it, but you have to watch where you're spending your money.
I mean, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. Thank you so much. This did give me like a lot of clarity. So this is my second time in a 7-Eleven in the past 2 days, but nothing has happened in these 7-Elevens. No men. And it's been a couple months since we went to the psychic. I will say, at first I was really averse to the idea of staying off the dating apps, but I haven't been on them at all. And I've actually had more dates than I was getting when I was on the apps. I've been on a couple of really cool dates. None of them have really panned out, but it's good to know that like they are possible, so that's been good. I'm gonna continue to stay off the apps because they're trash. I can honestly say I'm not as sad as I was in December. She just sensed so much sadness in me and in my heart and in my soul and in my aura. And it was very true. It's just been a hard year, and you know, around that time my grandfather was very sick. Things weren't quite going the way I wanted them to be going. I think my whole vibe and my whole aura has sort of perked up a bit, but I think I'm just in a better place. I feel good. I still haven't met a man in a 7-Eleven though.
I believe in psychics. I have the belief that like some people can just kind of like tap into a spiritual realm or something. I've never been to one, but I want her to tell me everything.
Hi, Chantel. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Shirley.
you. Okay.
So go ahead and choose your deck. I want to tell you, when I first said hello to you, I felt your dad's energy everywhere. So I feel like you're close to your dad, like he's protective of you and like you're the only daughter or something. So because it just feels like, oh my God, he's everywhere. He loves you so much. It's like crazy, but he loves you so much, but I'm not crying when I say that. So there's this other part of fun to him. So your dad could be a lot of fun and he could be like a prankster kind of guy. It's for you, Chantel, because are you in a relationship?
I am.
I got to talk about this guy that you're with because it's a little bit different than you. Like, am I right?
Oh, he's not a guy.
Oh, girl. Okay, girl. Well, whatever. Guy energy. I don't care. Fluid. We're fluid. But I'm okay if I'm wrong. I have no ego in this. I'm okay if I'm wrong. She's very romantic. This is you. What? This
Is crazy, yeah.
You're kind of fearless. This is the devil, and that means humor to me is the highest form of spirituality. You're on the show, but you want to do other things. You want to produce and you want to direct. Like you want to be like, because you're going to have all of that. You might travel through work, of course, but I'm saying that LA is your place, kind of, isn't it? Like this is your place.
I like literally said that sentence to someone last week.
If I got to get you over a couple of things. Number one is sometimes you get too grounded. You get too like stuck. I just saw rice. It made me think of bebop rice when I go to Gyeekaku and I'm seeing that rice that's stuck. You must like that.
Well, I'm going to Korea in like 2 months.
Oh, okay. So I'm seeing this. I'm seeing sticky rice from Korea, right?
I had sticky rice last night.
Oh, I just saw it. So that's why
Probably still sitting in there, nice and sticky.
So you know how when it sticks to the bottom of the pot, that's what happens with your energy sometimes. Just think of yourself as a pot stirrer and let's spray it with Teflon and get you moving. Yeah. Okay. Your mom's intriguing because she's gone and then she came in the door like, I forgot my keys. And then she went out.
Yes.
And she said, then she came in and she said, I forgot to get that package I need to take. And then she left. And then she comes back and she goes in and she goes out. And I'm like, oh my God.
This
you
is
grew up with
Sandy.
that. Okay, what do we want to talk about?
Is there any major change happening in my life, like very soon?
Right now, everything's kind of stable, right? When I pull cards, they kind of reflect what's going on with you. First, I have the Magician, meaning I think we create our own realities. I feel like more commitment is coming. You do have some fear in you. The fear, like you move through it, like you're a warrior. I see like a lot of travel beyond Korea, so let's see what happens.
Thank you, Shirley. This was crazy.
welcome.
Oh my God. I was told to not get like sticky rice and get stuck to the bottom of the pot. Appropriately, I am going to South Korea and will probably eat rice that is stuck to the bottom of the pot, but I will not let that become me. So any sort of stress that I have been feeling about Korea, I'm now just kind of like embracing as a new experience. I think this is something that I probably would have done without Shirley's guidance, but having her guidance has just made me feel a bit more at peace with it and more just like, all right, you know what? Let's do the thing. That was officially the longest flight I've ever been on in my life. Made it to South Korea. So I am living and breathing in Korea for the Olympics.
spring roll rice paper turning into spring roll, not really paper anymore.
Look at all this stuff. It is the final day in Korea. I am all packed up. Goodbye, hotel room. This is it. On the way home now.
I want you to choose one of these decks.
I'm drawn to this one, probably because it's shiny.
Your energy is like, I feel like this. When I'm in your energy, I get a little seasick. Your dad is pounding me on the back. Like, your dad loves you so much. So do you have a sister, though, too? You're the only daughter as well?
I had a sister.
Oh, because I felt sister energy when I sat down. I'm so sorry. That was a while ago.
She died before I was born.
So I had an image of your dad writing you letters, and he's just beautiful. Do you have a grandfather that passed, like your mom's dad?
Yeah, my Jaja.
And was that recently or something? That was a long time
long
ago.
time ago.
Like 12 years ago? I get the number 12 around it.
I was 12 when he died.
I just set the number 12 around it. This is like the base of you, and I have the moon and the devil. And that's like, what are you worried about? You need to chill. You've got this. This is work. Again, your intuition. Follow your gut always at work, and you will always have luck, and you'll always be working. Just listen to your gut. You know, your energy reminds, you're not going to know this movie, but you might, because I'm talking about it. Broadcast News, Holly Hunter. That's the movie that just came to me. Do you know that movie?
Yeah, I actually kind of want to go into news.
That's why I just saw it. I got that from you because you let me in the closet. So what questions do you want to ask me?
I have a friend who we're no longer speaking, and I want to know if that relationship's going to come.
But what do I get on her? Are you ever going to talk to her again? Yes, you want to talk to her again. You miss her. You want her to be like a bridesmaid or something, right? Is this a childhood friend, or because it feels like it goes back to childhood and I need you in my wedding party? She needs to process. Oh, look at this. She loves you. Will she come back? There's that death card. It's so dramatic because this is so dramatic. She's so stuck and she's stubborn. It could take a while. She loves you. That hasn't gone away.
Thank you. That was a lot. I feel like we went on a journey.
The thing that's been really on my mind was when Shirley said that the anxiety that I feel on a day-to-day basis isn't mine. It's something that I've inherited from my upbringing, which I keep that in mind because when I'm feeling very anxious, in traffic or at work doing something, I stop and think am I actually upset, or is this just something that an expectation that's kind of been placed on me? And that's been actually super helpful.
These are all the cards that my dad and my mom have sent me throughout the past year. A happy it's spring card, an Easter card, an I'm amazing card. Parents love to send me letters, and it's crazy that Shirley figured that out.
Dad sends me letters once a week. Literally, he'll just find things in magazines or newspapers and he'll send them to me in little envelope forms. This one says, Dev, you need to read this. Sounds like something you may use for your job. Love, Dev. / I love pie. And they always brighten my week. And I love that my dad sends me letters. It's crazy that Shirley was able to pick up on that immediately. She was just like, does your dad write you letters? I see him writing letters for you. And I'm literally every week. Every week.
I think they're fun. I also think if there really is any psychics in the world, I probably am one.
When I do readings, it's like you're letting me in your house. And you're somebody that sits down and goes, come on in. And then I get here and then I'm trying to go there and I have to go in different ways in your energy. This is the moon and the sun together. I'm she's up all the time. You're going. I see you as very zen.
So I'm trying really hard to just be more organized. It's
Yeah.
been a lifelong project, and there's been hits and misses. Is it gonna get better?
Are you going to do this? Well, you're out in the world and you're distracted in the world because there's a lot of stuff going on in your life. The next two cards are the really important ones. Judgment Day is coming. So this is I have to do this. A new energy coming in. This will happen if you go, I want to change. This is where I go, this is crazy what I do. You have some energy arrangement that says, I'm going to be here for a long time because I did something that I got some good karma brownie points from before. I can pull 3 cards and we can have fun and see what that is.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want to see that?
Sure.
What did you do? I have a Hierophant. That's like a teacher. You're alone. This is the Hermit.
Uh-oh.
What happened? You rescued kids from something, and it could have been a fire, and you might not have made it out of that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So it's probably been about 2-3 weeks since I got my reading. I've been thinking a lot about the things that I was told. In particular, I remember kind of being told that Judgment Day was coming and that I had to get my shit together and get organized. I have been a lot more organized lately, and I don't know if that's because of the power of suggestion or just me trying to make something good happen. I do think I've been getting my life together slowly, in ways that surprise me just because, for a long time I'd always been like, God, I hope I just am more organized when it comes to household tasks and staying on top of my laundry and staying on top of my correspondence and my personal goals. I gotta say, things are looking decent. I also booked tickets to go visit my grandparents in the Midwest. So I'm actually really excited about that because, you're always like, there's not a good time, I don't have any money, whatever. But there actually is always a good time to go see your family and the people you love. Shirley told me that Judgment Day was coming and that I had to make a decision and decide what type of person I was going to be, and I want to be the type of person that visits her grandparents. So that's what I'm going to do.
I don't think psychics are real. I think that people who are psychics, they're probably really intuitive. Mm-hmm. They probably have a good sense for the people that they're reading. However,
Here it comes. Here it comes, yeah.
Nobody is psychic. It's a magic trick.
Do you know your dad's dad or your
Yes.
dad's mom? Because I get his energy kind of like on a swing. Your grandfather's like gentle. It's like there's a gentleness that I feel to the energy now.
Yeah.
Do you want to write a book?
I do want to write a book.
Because I just saw books. I'm going to talk to you
trying
while
to
you're
write a
doing that. I have a book. Then that book, say, could become a movie, right?
Right.
Then that movie could become a TV show.
Right.
So I'm seeing 3 and maybe 4 because
That
it
would
could
be
become
nice.
a play.
Yeah. Will there actually be any movement on this project in like the next 3 to 4
Well,
months?
you have anxiety about it,
Yes.
right? Okay, so you have a block.
Uh-huh.
This is your baby. You are going to get this done. I'm going to say it shouldn't take more than 9 months. Once you start writing it, it could even be 9 weeks. I'm giving you a brain fart right now. Just fart it right out of your brain and just go, I'm just going to start with the introduction. Why haven't you been able to do it?
I think I'm afraid that I have missed my moment and no one will buy it.
Don't think like that. That's a thought that you're having. I'm less than. I feel like you're a little hard on yourself. Let's go to I'm equal to.
Am I going to be able to convince my husband to go on a vacation within the next 3 months?
He's a couch potato?
Yes.
We got to get him off the couch. He's stubborn. Okay, he'll do it. He will go with you. We're pushing him out. Look, I got the Wheel of Fortune. It's like I want to go somewhere where there's like a wheel, right? I'm seeing like a wheel. So now I have to think of where has a wheel, and then we want to go somewhere in the country. Well, even flying to New York, right? New York would be a fun trip. Maybe he likes to make a deal. So you can go, listen, if you go here with me, I'll do this with you. So I want to say yes, you'll get him to do this. It's not enough for you to buy the tickets. That's not a thing for him.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything he doesn't want to do.
No.
And so he's stuck. So you have to go, no, if you don't go, I'm going to go without you. And he wouldn't like that.
No.
Right, because he loves you. So just say, I bought a single ticket. I'm going to stop trying to get you to go. I bought a single ticket to New York and see what happens, right? And then he'll be like, get my winter coat. I'm there.
So mad.
Right, well, that's what but mad is good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's February, and guess what? We're going on a trip. The trip we're going on is to Napa Valley to do wine tasting, which I'm like, fine. I guess it's baby steps. It's not really, I kind of wanted to do a trip where the central focus wasn't drinking, but I got Brian to go somewhere. Look at this vineyard. There's a rainbow over your shoulder! We're inside this tasting room. It's very serious. Serious business, Brian. Brian, don't smile.
How do you feel right now?
I feel a little overwhelmed right now.
That was crazy. I kind of feel really energized.
I think she was a little bit more vague with me, and I don't know if that's because I wasn't giving her as much to work with.
I have a lot of feelings, actually. I feel kind of empowered.
She was saying some stuff where I was like, I haven't told anyone that stuff. How do you know these things?
She was able to point out that I was really close with my grandfather. She was able to point out that I was named after my grandmother.
She was like, around your grandfather, the number 12 comes up. And I was 12 when he died.
She described my mom to a T.
There were some things that she guessed that I can't figure out how she knew them.
Is it like necessarily attributed to psychic ability? I don't know, but I'm not gonna say that it wasn't.
This experience definitely changed my idea of the whole psychic experience.
I would love to believe that this is real.
I was surprised, but I was not spooked.